You know, Dan. Just let me know when we're rolling. I or whatever. I was in a whole other room. I like how it pops the little messages across the bottom of the screen on Discord when you get notifications from places that you like. So then I don't miss much, at least when I'm here. Woo! We are live. Streaming out to everybody on YouTube and BIM and Facebook, and obviously right here in Discord, where we don't have a whole lot of people here this morning. I'm going to blame it on inclement weather or laziness or something. I almost didn't want to do the show today, but you need to thank Jack because he was like, no, you need to go do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm so tired. I don't know what to talk about. So you'll see on the post there that says, I really don't know what to talk about. Random. So wherever it leads, and we will go from there. But it is Friday, December the 6th, 2019. Being Friday, we want you to be safe out there, especially being the holiday season, and you want to see your friends and family and dear ones and so on and so forth. So, be safe. You may be a safe driver, but the person next to you might not be so safe. They may have had a few too many Xanaflex rolling through their system, coupled with some alcoholic beverages. They may not be able to drive very well. Hello, Shivo. Welcome to the show. What do we got going on here? What's Hive 1713722 do? Tell. Is that the ramble? Awesome. So is this streaming on there now too, or has that been made a thing yet, or have you posted like from there too here? Or? I haven't played around with hives that much. And you'll hear me call them hives because it says hive. It doesn't say community 1713722. It says hive. They don't. They
Nothing
don't.
like nothing like confusing people. Everybody calls them communities, but Engine's got to call them Hive.
Well, it's gonna confuse people that they'll see hive. Well, what's a hive? I gotta be me. Well, Stacker, I have not seen ages. How's it going? Cool, you're in here. I was actually going to talk about something you might like to hear. Ambiguity. I know your story has not been too pleasant lately. I may not chat a lot in certain places, but I do see what's going on. And not everybody's happy about it. I was just talking to Jack earlier about the MK guy, and I got like 5 flags on the announcement post for this show just because I have SBI, which is just completely retarded. I will never get it. See you later, Shuvo. Hey, Wes. You can come and chat. It's okay if you found your headphones yet. But stupid flags. I get it from for the GG token. I get them for PAL. I get them for Marlians. I get them for photography. I get them for sports. And there's another one too that popped up. So, ooh, man, you get put on like a. Is that no dialysis isn't for gallbladder, is it, or is there a similar thing for that? He's questions. Hard to type, but you know what I'm talking about. It is frustrating, Mike, to have some self-righteous Polish pig running around like, "Hey, I'm gonna downvote you because you're hurting my stake." I went and checked out his post just to see why he's downvoting people, and apparently it's hurting his stake because he is invested in the platform. And SBI, what did he call it? A voting farm, which makes no sense. I mean, I could see if it was 100 accounts that were all voting on each other, owned by one person or two people, maybe even 3 or 4 teaming up. But it's not. It's I honestly don't know how many people are in SBI, but I say it's close to one or 2,000. I don't know what the official count is on SBI members, but a lot of them Some have disappeared, and there's a lot of idle votes. I saw a guy that came back from after 4 months in the SBI server over there asking, "Hey, how come I don't have any more SBI votes?" Because he posted like 10 times in 4 days or something, so it got ate up real quick. Yeah, he won't. He will rarely co-vote on anything other than his own thing, and he's got his little curation tactics he does. He's got 3 or 4 accounts that he votes a lot. He's in there pretty tight with Noisy, so I don't know. Maybe them two are colluding together. I don't know, but in the grand scheme of things, the downvotes aren't as big as the votes that we're getting from SBI. At least from what I can tell, it's maybe a 8 to 9% downvote compared to the vote you get from SBI. Some have been larger, and I think it may have been more of a hate vote than anything. Like I saw one on a post that West did, and it wasn't even from MK. It was like from Appreciator came through and just downvoted the crap out of it. Thankfully, the community rallied and we got it back up for him. But yeah, that was kind of brutal. Yeah, he's a former VidBot owner. I gathered that, and I think that's the main thing is he's lost money because now all the VidBot things have been turned into a taboo according to a new Steam, and he's not making the money he was, so he's retaliating. And he's like, "Man, I'm so mad. What can I do? SBI, fuck SBI. I'm gonna downvote everybody in SBI." So that's just stupid. But like I said, it's the votes aren't big enough to cause too much damage. It might, depending on what your reputation is now, hinder you a little bit. I haven't seen it affect mine or anybody like Shadows because their reps are high. His is only like a 66, but I don't. It's not really affecting it in that manner. Nor, like I said, the percentage he's voting with, because he's downvoting so many different people. You can't do it effectively enough to really harm you beyond what SBI is already giving you. So, my conclusion: buy more SBI and let's build the shit out of that account so he can't ever touch it. But yeah, it'd be neat to see all kinds of stuff going over there. But I live with Marianne West from the Freeride House. She's the one that initially showed it to me. And I was like, okay, cool. And like 4 months later, I start getting these little votes, and I'm like, what the heck is that? So I sent a little more, votes got bigger, sent a little more, votes got bigger. And I was like, hey, I'm going to send some more to all these people. And now it's a solid, steady vote I can count on. And true, I paid for it, but I also paid for, 500-600 other people to get those same votes. So it's not like it's a selfish vote buying scheme the way he's looking at it, which is extremely unfortunate. Just another grumpy cat. Yep. I don't know if y'all been around long enough to remember that jerk, but okay. See you later, Welshie. I was gonna start talking about some silver stuff, but I don't know. Welsh Stacker, come back. One thing that is it Welsh Stacker or Sarah? Isn't he the one that's doing the Secret Santa? Am I right on that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those that got in on that, the Steam Silver Gold community does a little thing every year around Christmas called the Secret Silver Santa. We just got our names a couple days ago, so I've been scoping out my target's profile and seeing what kind of things that they like and what they do and don't have. The one I got has got like freaking everything, it seems like. So it's going to be kind of difficult to figure out exactly what to get him. I don't know. What about you, Sarah? You you got any ideas for your gifty?
Yeah, I think so. But it's kind of hard to know what they don't have because most of them have almost everything. So, but I think I have some ideas actually. So, some shiny heavy.
Shine. Just make sure it's just like 1 ounce. He was very specific. 1 ounce of silver.
No, I'm gonna
You know,
send more than that.
it'd be cool. I was gonna like make a Christmas ornament out of one that I already have. Be like, here, that might be cool. I don't know. It's just a thought. I'm not sure how I would do that. But maybe take like an uh, old lid from a jar or something. Like a jelly jar. You know what I'm talking about, the metal ones. And I could cut a hole out in that, and I could put the silver piece in there, and then I could decorate the thingamabobber on there. What do you think? Sound good? And then it'll be like Christmas and Christmas and his secret Santa. Whoops, their secret Santa. I just kind of gave part of it away. Okay. Gotta type to him since he's not listening. Oh, ho, ho, Christmas. Anybody else get girls pop me one? There he is. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Sakura, what's up? Romano, Mr. Roman, good to see you. Yeah, we was just talking about the Secret Santas. Yeah, well, me and Sarah have been talking. I don't know who hers is. She don't know who mine is, but people we have a lot of things already. So I was gonna like make it personalized and make a little ornament out of a piece of silver. Thought that might be cool. What do you think? Is that a cool idea? Yes, no, maybe so. Anybody do that when they were kids? Did they make
That is
Christmas?
an awesome idea. I never thought of that.
Used to make all kinds of weird ornaments when I was a kid. I remember one time we took like a nail punch or paint can lids and punched like different um shape. Like one was a bear and one was a star, and then drilled a few holes in the bottom of the paint can. You put a candle in there, and then up on the ceiling was like the dancing object or whatever. So maybe something like that might be cool. I don't know. You see a bear on the ceiling or a star, what have you. That was fun, but yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing. I don't think I'll go out and buy anything. I think I'll just take a piece that I already have and make a Christmas ornament out of it. A little project. Speaking of silver, got another little project going on within the shiny sphere. I'm not entirely sure that it's going to focus all entirely on silver. I say there may be some gold in there eventually, platinum, other collectible thingamajiggers and doohickeys and whatsabobs. Well, Snickers should be here for that one. She'd be out of her chair. She's probably catching up on sleep. Glad she's home safe. But what is the account here? Let me see. Yeah, it's good to know people that pay attention, right, Mike? But let me see if I can pull this account up, if it's the right one. Steemit.com/, is it Silver Quest? Maybe. Yes, that one. Looks like they've got a pretty good plan going. I'm actually the treasurer, so I got to brag about it a little bit. In fact, all three people that are helping are here now with it. Four, if you count one of the editors. And that's me and Sarah and Jan, and anybody can really get in on it and help out. I imagine. I'm not sure if Jan wants to say anything about it or not, but the goal behind it is to uh, help people build their steam by giving it, actual physical backing. There's a lot of stackers that do that already, but the account itself will be backed by physical silver held in our hand, so it should be interesting. Yeah, all right. Need to, especially with there's the first round that they'll be selling is one of the 2019 Steam Silver rounds. So woo-hoo. Paid for in the ownership of the account already. I think Sarah's got a couple over there too. I haven't seen a full list of you. That's what you need to do, man. You need to have an inventory of things that are for sale. Oh, he's looks like he's typing something. One. Is that what we have as one, or do we have more? I don't.
Sarah has one coin. And you have one coin too, or will have when it arrives.
Yeah. But I just saw Ray posted. Was it today? He's got
I,
them now.
I haven't posted that yet.
3 or 4 days ago.
A few days ago I did post something through the Hive. I have done a couple of little posts just to introduce the account, let a couple of people get familiar with it. I've pimped it a little bit in the Silver community to let them know about us and get good response there. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully by January we'll have the beginning of a shop for you can shop with Steam for collectible items.
Yeah. Good things, man. Good things. I like good projects, especially ones that bring things offline, online. What's up,
The
Zeke?
only thing the only thing we'll do different to anybody else selling a coin is that if you purchase from us, 60% of the sale price will get powered up to an account that if Steam ever rises again and doubles or reaches $1, it might be worth your while trading that coin back to us. We will return that equivalent amount of Steam on a $30 US dollar purchase now. That would be 140 for Steam. If that reached $1,
At today's price.
yeah. If Steam reached $1 again, it might be worth to trade that silver coin back to us. We would give you all of that 140 for Steam back, and you will be able to purchase more coins with it.
With a guaranteed buyback. 60%, right? To my understanding. Yeah. So
It's
that way,
60%.
that's cool too, because I mean, people that they buy and trade silver a lot. If they actually play the silver market and bounce it around that way.
It's a little investment that can run in the background for you.
But since we are talking about silver, I saw a few days ago that Ray Brockman posted he's got the tridents in hand. Have you heard anything more recently, Welshie? Since you're here, you're a little closer knit with the SSG over there. How soon it'll be before those are in our hands? I got a decent chunk of it coming. Richard, what's up, man? It's a circle jerk because we sell silver instead of votes for people. Hell yeah, they should be here by Christmas time. The majority of them. That'll be cool. Somebody just left. I'm not sure who. Sorry. Is that Sacra? Sacra 97 or 79? Yeah. Pre 1982 penny collection. Copper's a good thing. I mean, it's not as valuable as silver, but it is. Is it considered a precious metal? Well, I mean, I'm not huge on what it is classifies a metal precious. I mean, I know there's platinum and palladium and silver and gold. And does copper fall into that and nickel too, or is that
the collection still looks good regardless.
Right? I won a big old thick cup around from who was it, Arms Hippie a couple of years ago. Buffalo had one that mirrored the silver one. Gave it to my brother for his birthday this year. The silver and the copper one. He was just like, I don't even know what to say. I'm like, here, start stacking. Yeah, so get your money out of the bank, put it in your own little safe or somewhere. Yeah, but, I'll tell you what, curiosity. It's a point lately. Yeah, after 82, they started putting zinc in them. So anything you find older than that. I don't know if it's the same one, but I popped a 1955 wheat penny. I don't know if y'all are familiar with coin collecting at all, but there's 3 or 4 different versions, and one of them's worth like $50,000-$60,000. So I'm gonna have to. I've got it sitting over here on my dresser. I need to go get it looked at and see if it's the right one or not. So, but even if it's not, it's still worth a little bit. So it was kind of exciting to pull out of my pocket. Kind of like I found one of those W Mint quarters too that somebody was buying for $5,000 for a minute. They're not now. Now they're only worth about 2 or 3, but still very small printing. If you come across a 2019 quarter with the West Point Mint mark on it, hang on to them. He'll be worth a bit of money someday. Find the right buyer, they'd be worth quite a bit. Yeah, Christmas is coming. Anybody got their own wish list? Anything they specifically want? A winning lotto ticket. Yeah, send some of that luck over to Jen. He buys lottery tickets for the whole fam over there every week. So let's hope he wins and can spread some of that good cheer around. Peace and goodwill to all women and men. What about the kids, man? What about the kids? I'm just kidding. No, that's a good Christmas wish. I got 3 Christmas lists sitting right here in front of me, actually. Bunny sets, bunny sets, bunny sets. Now there's this new thing. It's not really a craze yet, like the LOL dolls or anything like that, but it's these little fuzzy bunnies, and they've got like their own little play houses and furniture, and it's a little more well built, in my opinion, than like the Littlest Pet Shop and what all those other little tiny thing toys, LOL dolls, whatever and whatnot. And they're neat because it's cute little bunnies, it breeds the imagination a little than just the dolls. There's other animals too that are with it. It's like, I don't know. I've seen little cute bears, kittens, and puppies and other stuff that goes with it, but they like the bunnies. So, and I got a big old box upstairs with a giant bunny dollhouse, bunny house, I guess. Yeah, he's black. Some people were sending him SBI. Did you see that? Like Dave Dickey always. A couple other people were sending him SBI. Yeah. Crack me up. You know what would be funny is if we send SBI to some of those alt accounts that he's voting on, and then he has to, since he's got his cell phone, like auto vote, and he turns around and auto downvotes himself. That would be cool. I don't know what kind of timing he has set flags versus upvoting, but may be able to trick him there. What's the big one? Starts with the H. I forget. We were talking about it yesterday on PYPT in here. Hellman, yeah, there you go. Hallman or whatever. Yes, they can.
If the only downvotes are 10% of what you vote you get is, That means by giving him SPI, we're still going to grow his account by 90%, so he can downvote us even stronger.
You're not going to
It
grow his
just
account.
no.
You heard if you give him SPI.
You need $20, not 20 Steam, $20 worth of Steam to even start getting the upvotes.
$20 for what? What upvote is that?
When you start accumulating SPI, you don't receive the upvotes right off the bat. You need to actually, on daily upvotes that is. So you need to actually accumulate that amount before you start getting a daily upvote, and then it's only one daily upvote.
Oh, I don't know. Votes I get it from SBI 3, SBI 9, SBI something else.
Yeah, but
It
you
depends
have
on how many
you have
R-shares you have sitting in your account. If you go over to the bot's not working in the castle, but if you go over to the Steam Basic Income the server itself, they've got certain command a something or another. Here, I'll show you.
you already have SPI accumulated, Sarge. It's the ones that are starting out that don't get it right away. They get maybe one a quarter to begin.
Yeah, if you're in the SPI server, you drop that, it'll show you all your stats.
Yeah, I know.
And how much you have accumulated.
They used to, when they were first starting out, they had like a spreadsheet that you could. It used to be everybody could look at it and stuff, but somebody hacked it, and then they said, "Well, if you want to mess with it, you have to copy it and get your own copy." And there was
Yeah, it
all
got
kinds.
tedious. That's why he wrote the bot. So yeah, but
You
if
need
somebody really wanted to, they could go hack it and cause some havoc. But I don't see anybody doing that anytime soon. Yeah,
you
1 second, I'll get you.
But if we could get Joseph to take him off the blacklist, it wouldn't take much to accumulate enough SBI to give him some votes that he's going to have to downvote.
Yeah, right.
And that would be really cool. Be like we could put like a little note in the memo when we send the SBI and say this is a Christmas present or something, It'd be really.
There's a SBI. Yeah, that's the main thing. So there aren't any 0.006 votes going out and wasting the voting power of mana on it. That's why the accumulation rule is there, mainly.
The original status was when SBI or Steam was at $8. Steam is not $8 right now, so you can't use that as a guide.
No, not anymore. But I like his vision. It's definitely helped out a lot of plankton and redfish and minnows, myself included, before I became a dolphin. It still is one of the votes I can count on. It'll always be there.
Really, when you take a look at it, SBI is one of the few programs on the platform that is actually literally retaining people on the platform.
It is. It is. No, I completely agree with that. Even with the downvotes, it's pissed some people off. And like, who was it recently I saw over there? Dynamic Crypto. That's sad to see him. He's like powering down. He's like, screw this MK guy. So, but as newbies and that kind of thing, I guarantee you they're sticking around because they have that game. It may not be much, 1 or 2 cents here, or still. I don't know who that is. That somebody from Steam Terminal or Hey Happy Matt? Wes?
He's got his on Discord. He's hang on a second.
Yeah, I just went in that server, that SBI server, and told them, let's get this guy off of the hit list or the blacklist, and it wouldn't take us long. Everybody send him one SBI, and he'll have a whole shitload of SBI.
You get up to about 200-300. It's a decent little vote every other day or so, 10, 15 cents. That's nothing to bat an eyelash at. That's a whole steam right there. You know what I mean?
I got me a nice little upvote from Trafalgar on my PYPT curation post.
So he has to downvote himself, Richard.
Yeah. That, and so we can spread some love instead of hate and strife across the chain. That's the main problem with the flagging and the downvoting, is it causes ire in people's eyes. They're like, why? I was even getting read last night. QIPT and this morning, I was bitching at Jack. Like, this motherfucker here downvotes me to 6-7 different accounts every time. Pardon my French, but I am French, so I can get away with it. But yeah.
That shit sounds
I mean,
like
granted, like I say, it's not much, but it's just annoying.
Yeah, it's the psychological effect it has when you look at your post and you got all these upvotes. You're like, woohoo! Everybody likes my stuff, and then boom.
Well, the thing is, if he's got it on auto, every time SBI account votes, he follows it within about 15 seconds with a downvote. So if he's getting a vote from SBI on his own account, that would signal his auto voter to downvote himself, and he would have to manually go on and do that, or manually start flagging people. Because I don't know of anything that only upvotes specific and downvote specific people, unless you put in your auto or steamboat or whichever you use. Your morale. Exactly.
Well, I get
Fuck you, Jack. I'm not the only one whining, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, I get some of the downvoting and stuff to try to, keep things cleaned up, but some of it's ridiculous. The reasons they do it. I mean, the grudge downvoting. This one downvoted me, so I'm gonna downvote them, and then I don't like this guy, then I'm gonna downvote him, and I'm gonna or her or this one upvotes a certain person that I don't like. I don't know who the hell this person is, but I'm a downvote every damn one of their posts because they like the Marky Mark, or they like Full Time Geek, or they like Bernie Sanders, or whatever. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. But Jan's favorite terms, it is what it is. Hey, Snook, good morning. How you feeling after your little vacation?
I am here. I just woke up.
Oh, glad you're here. Come to visit us. She goes back.
Yeah. I'll let you know when I'm awake.
Okay, sounds good. More coffee. Must have more coffee. Speaking of coffee, I wonder how he's doing these days. I haven't seen him around much. But he started a little community over there. There's a Ramble one now. Nook made me do it one. Are there any others that were familiar to anybody in here? Got a community going, or one that they like, that they've seen? Yeah, I saw his post the other day talking about how he parked on some double yellow line or something, and he went to, he had like this big 100-pound bags of coffee he was bringing in for a customer, and then the cop or warden or whatever he called him was like, "Hey, why are you parked out here?" And he's like, "Well, somebody's parked in the loading zone. Why don't you go take care of them?" Yeah, it was pretty funny. Yeah, that would be cool, Wes. You get on that. The thoughtful daily. What is it? The thoughtful yeah. What do you got going on here? Something for this month specifically? The thoughtful gifts or something? Yeah, drop that post in here. Get some awareness going for that. The parking Gestapo. That's pretty much what they are over there, man. It was hilarious because you don't often hear Robert get red, but man, you could tell he was a little annoyed in that post. You know which one I'm talking about, Safi? Is that the one that you were talking about?
Yeah, I think so. There's been a lot of issues at work, and he's the kind of person who, yeah, he doesn't get angry until afterwards, and he does all kind of crazy.
Mm.
Hell, if my laptop would cooperate, I'll drop it real.
Let's see.
I think I gave it some Xanaflex when I took mine. I don't know.
Some Xanaflex.
I've never took it before. I've had amitriptyline, so I've been on those. This is specifically for my multiple sclerosis, and it knocked my you-know-what in the dirt last night, and I'm still feeling the effects of it. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Hungover? Pavement hungover? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Xanaflex is that like a new thing that they put you on, or what?
Yeah, I went to the doctor yesterday. I'm gonna have to probably have my gallbladder taken out, they're saying, but
Yes, I
this is
saw stuff
yeah,
earlier.
disgusting. But it's a muscle relaxer, Xanaflex, and it's a 4 milligram, little bitty 4 milligram. But yeah, I'm
Best seasonal thoughts. That's what it is. I got you.
I used to take that tramadol for the leg cramps I get, which the doctors don't know what the hell it is. I just get cramps in my legs like a jolly horse, but that shit just made me absolutely miserable.
Man.
Did Shadows explain what we learned about communities last night?
No, what did you learn about communities last night?
Can Shadows explain it?
Why? What did I learn?
Well, that they're not like Facebook groups.
Yeah, they're not. Any post you put on a community is going to end up on your blog. All it's basically doing is it's bringing groups of similar subject posts together.
Okay, now what's the benefit? Because I know that you can post to just the community, or opt to have it on Steam as well. Have you figured out
No, it ends
how
up
that
on
works
it
yet?
ends up on Steam either way.
Regardless.
Yep.
Yeah, so Steam is just still canonical like it was for Tribe.
So what happens is that if you've got, say, 10 people are posting thoughtful daily posts, instead of them, just using the tag and you hope that you can find it through the tag, you find it directly in the community because it brings all those posts together if they post on the community or use the tag.
Can you use more than one tag?
Haven't tested that one yet.
That would be interesting and extremely beneficial if so.
But don't forget, they can moderate the posts. So even if you could use multiple tags, you could, if you're using the wrong tag, you're going to get moderated out of that community.
Right. Yeah, I have yet to play around with them. It's on my to-do list, which is gigantic. But so if I keep asking questions and you get annoyed with my questions about it and say, just hurry up and go do it yourself, Witty. What the hell? And then you'll know. You'll have all. Still a work in progress. It's be beta
Well,
for a while, I imagine.
it's not self-explanatory how to do it.
No, it's not.
I mean, even if you go and open up, spend the 3 Steam and open one up, it doesn't come with directions.
Oh, jeepers.
Kind of
Bless
like
you.
Oh, thank you.
kind of like how Steam it never came with directions.
Thank you. Yeah. That's the only benefit I can see to the communities is having everything on the tag in one place. Now, will that grab tags? Like, say, I mean, you may not know the answer. I'm just throwing this out there, but is that tags just from down there on the bottom or in the post as well? Like, say, I was like, blah blah blah, pound the Rambo, blah blah blah. Would that automatically pull it over to the community?
No. No, what pulls it into the community is that hive hyphen and the number of the community. That's what pulls it into the community.
Okay, so if I were to make a post and I wanted it to be seen on the Rambo community, I would have to use the hive tag up there.
Or post directly from the community, one or the other.
Okay. Now, if I posted directly from the community, I wouldn't have to use that because it would automatically populate the tag, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
I just
Now,
posted a picture of, like, if you go into the Snook Made Me Do It community, you click on New Post, and then, yeah.
Cool.
But if you think your post, like, would cover 2 different communities, you'd have to then manually put in the hive name.
Snook tricked me. And then she made me do it again. Oh, snap. Is there a list somewhere, a way we can call to see what communities?
Oh yeah, they
Like,
got a list.
like an active list?
No, you go into the data and see what the communities are there. If you look at the community, you can get their hive number.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a whole list in there. They're popping up every day. Guilty Parties has one. Snook got one.
There, it's in the chat engine, the betasteamit.com.
Yeah, gotcha.
Click there and just
Taking
bookmark it.
forever to load. There we go. Oh, I can subscribe to them. Does that mean like what? Only that will show in my feed or what?
No, they also will show on your feed.
There's a list called My Communities. So if you've joined up, Danny, then you'll see it in that list.
Okay.
And then there's a list, my friends, and then there's like another list.
Interesting.
One more thing to keep up with. I'm just
Right.
trying to keep up with the tribes.
But
nerds.
I think the communities will change once the SFTs come out. I think this is the start of.
Yeah, they got a lot of hashing out to do. That's what Wes was over there. We was listening to Mark. Yeah, that's what he was talking about. Still be a while for the SMTs to come out because, like as you see, it's still in the beta.
Yeah, they were
Steam,
talking
and
months
Steam
on the.
was in beta for Steam itself was in beta for 2.5 years. So
They were talking months on the test net for the SMTs, so I'd be surprised if we see them before Easter.
I thought of the perfect theme song for SMTs. Remember, Judy Garland. What was the name of that movie? Wizard of Oz. If I only had a brain. That'd be a good theme song. Proof of brain, have the scarecrow. That could be their logo.
that'd be funny. That probably offended some people, but I got a kick out of it. Slip sliding away. You go. Slip sliding away. Yeah, that makes more sense. It is
Well,
a good song.
I was sure on Wednesday when I was at that Steam Monsters meetup in Philly that what was that yesterday? No, the day before. Not to use the term stink because Andrarchy was there.
Stink.
He don't like that. He don't like that at all.
1 second.
Yeah, it's like an abbreviation, Wes, for Steam It Incorporated, steamit.com Incorporated. And people used to use that all the time. They'd say stink. I used to think that was a user on the platform. And then, I'm a little slow on the uptake. And then I realized stink meant steamit.com Incorporated. Well, I think, Jack, what it was, they were just, I don't know, the folks that put the steam engine and all that stuff together. I mean, I don't think they really have a say in what Steam It Inc. does. And they said, well, hell, we'll just start a side chain and do our own thing.
Good. I'm just looking at it. All right. I get it. I get it. I do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you went to the Philly thing yesterday, didn't you? Did you say Anjarchy was there?
Yeah, Andrarchy was there. Agrod was there. Bat Matt, he was there. He was funny. He is such a Mr. Rosen, I call him. He is. As soon as we got in there were like three or four of us that were early. When I got there, it was just Agrod and Yabat Matt and one other fella. And he's like, eat, eat. That's all he kept saying the whole time. He said, I bought all this food. Eat, eat. Not like my mother.
Dude, a steam engine is so slow. Oh, I was trying to just buy just a few tokens last night so I could situate something. And it took me all of 20 minutes to transfer a little bit of steam over there to buy a few tokens. 20 minutes before I signed in like 10 times before I finally recognized that I signed. I don't know what the shit they're going on over there. Steam engine. Holy crap! It's been like that for like 4 months. Yeah, I'm doing it totally wrong. One thing I noticed is if you have Discord or Steam Monsters open, it bogs it down insanely hard. I don't know why. Steam Monsters makes sense. It's probably on the same server, but why if you have Discord open, it bogs it down makes absolutely no sense to me. So I had to close Discord, I had to close Steam Monsters, and a couple other applications I had running just to get it to move faster than a snail's pace. So frustrating. Harpagon's Mirror, what is that? Is it a different Steam engine portal or something? No, it's not my computer. I can get into any other exchange in a matter of seconds, Wes. It's only Steam engine that does that.
Well, they are working on the front end. I mean, they talked.
Yeah, same
Agro-
thing, Wes. Agro, what does he say? They're gonna like
Well,
add some more
they're gonna change up
solid
the
states.
whole interface and make it different and more bells and whistles and stuff. So that might be part of the issue.
Yeah, they said that about 3-4 months ago too, and I haven't seen anything change with the speed range. If anything, it's gotten worse. But maybe it's because there's so many people, claiming tokens and that kind of thing. Maybe they need to find a faster way to do the claim token thing, or maybe make it so it's automatic instead of people waiting for it all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't have a lot of trouble. I mean, I'm using Windows desktop. I don't really have trouble with it. It's not really slow for me.
It's just when I have Discord and Steam Monsters. That's the only thing. I mean, I can have applications that take up way more RAM on my computer open and have Discord closed, and it'll be fine. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, that is super frustrating. Especially on an exchange where, with some things, timing is a necessity. If you're going to try to actually make a few extra steam over there and trade this and trade that and swap it around, they definitely have to nail down that speed, or they're never going to take it where they want to. Just saying.
Well, you have your internet provider gives you trouble sometimes too.
Well, I just got all that taken care of. The only time that I got booted yesterday was when my kids decided to play hide and seek behind the chair where my modem is, and they unplugged it. And that was during PYPT last night. It's actually been really good. There's been a few slow spots, but I have not been knocked off yet. I've had a solid stream for as long as I've needed it. So.
What do you use, a Mac or?
No, I don't use Macs. There's applications I liked on Macs, and then they stopped supporting them, and I was like, well, what the crap? Commodore 64. I had one of those when I was like 19 with the green screen. The big, huge white keyboard. Might as well have been a typewriter, a Vic 20. Nice.
Yeah, I have a Vic 20 too. Vic 20 and a Commodore. I had mine hooked to the TV.
Wow. Dandy. Oh, man.
Oh, God, everybody in here is showing their age now. A room full of old farts.
For the first game I ever played online was Black and White, if it says anything. It's called Pool of Radiance, man.
Yeah, I played Wolfenstein when it was open source. I mean, that was cutting edge back in the day.
Yeah. It's amazing we aren't all coders and geniuses, right? Since we've been around computers that long. We should be raking it in, and everybody should be on Steam with all us old people over here. If we can do it, anybody can do it. Wolfenstein games. For me, I can't go back and play the older games anymore after seeing technology advance and how much more fantastic it is. Like my son, he he got into Minecraft. He's like, Dad, you got to play this Minecraft. It's awesome. And I go in there and I'm like, what? This looks like something I played when I was 14 or 15. Dude, there's no way I can get into this. The graphics suck ass, man. And he's just, no, it's cool. Check it out. You can destroy this and you can build this and you can fight these creatures. And I'm like, I was doing that when I was your age, man. And you want me to go from this to that? I'm sorry. For them, it's cool though, you know. It's like a.
I don't do a lot of gaming, but when I do, I play all them Star Wars games on Steam. The other Steam with the A. I like the Star Wars game.
We're like Battlefront and that type of thing, or what?
I'd say they have like a series of Star Wars games. Some of them are older, Revenge of the Sith and stuff like that. And it's pretty neat. I remember a game. I don't know if anybody remembers this game, Lounge Lizard or something like that. I can't remember. Lounge Lizard or something where you're this character in a bar.
I remember Leisure Suit Larry.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was cool.
Larry. That game was hilarious. I loved playing.
Yeah, I got a kick out of that. They went through, I know, at least six different sequels, and then I lost track of it. I don't know how far it went beyond that, or if they did anything else as technology changed. But yeah, that was one of the first adult games I ever played.
Yeah, that thing was funny.
Thanks, Wes. Yes, witness chat next Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 noon my time. That'd be 11 for you. It's arranged if you can make it. Any other witnesses in here, Jack? I don't know what time that'll be for you. But even if you're not a witness, come in and rail these sons of bitches, and myself included. You're like, what are you doing to improve the blockchain? Wish I could do more than I am. Someday, sooner. Tell us how to do our jobs. Yeah. Hopefully Anjarchy will be here. Do you know specific people that will be, Shadow? Eli? She's sweet. She doesn't get as frustrated as fast as Andrew does. when she's getting questioned.
She gets to the point a little bit more.
Yeah. She'll answer the question that way. Yeah, pretty impressed with Frontier. Finally came through after 7 years. Ah, man, that was a frustrating time, I tell you. So I'm actually this weekend on top of communities, I'm gonna start testing out streams and see if that'll work. Maybe I can see my face for a change in a few different places. That'll be fun, man. If that works, then y'all can do some cool interactive stuff with me. Oh, let's see what else kind of news is out there. The Alliance been not slowly, it's actually picked up quite a bit, momentum-wise.
Wow,
Durain's just hopped back on, gave himself a tattoo, and bumped us up over 20K for Steam power, effective voting power. So many thanks to all the people that are here and do delegate to the account. Pats on the back, hugs around the house. Just a lot of people here actually. Really appreciate it because we don't just vote on ourselves. We vote on many other people out there. The Allied forces has been bouncing around here and there and everywhere, thanks to who Westfielden is going to be, or I don't know, are you in the process of interviewing Country Barton now? I like that cat. Good kid. I can say kid because I think he's like half my age. He's got a lot more energy than I do. I tell you what, he's all over the place. So yeah,
Just made him my witness. I like it.
good.
Doing he's cool. Him and his partner. I mean, they're doing all kind of shit, all kind of tools, and I looked at their technical stats with their server, and they're doing a real good job.
Yeah, Oregon duo. Not even a town with about 800 people. I grew up in a little spot like that. But anywho's, it's about that time. Don't want to keep Shadow too awful long, and I have things that I need to do. Gotta love children's, right? Got one over here looking at me right now. But appreciate y'all coming out, and it is Friday. We'll be here again next week, same bat time, same bat channel, or shadowy channel, however you want to put it. Yeah, but like I said, it's Friday. Be safe, so we can see you again next week. And come to the witness chat Wednesday. I'll be here. All right, what's your question, real quick? You can say it. No, you're not. Oh, you're not on push to talk, I bet. Why are you muted? Because you're not on push to talk, I guess. What's your question? What's your question? What's your question? Engine wines. I'll get you, man. I'll get you. Deranged? Question? Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, okay. You know, one thing I didn't mention this whole show? Boobs. Yeah, thank you. I got pretty excited yesterday. PYPG, I saw a post that said, "Holy cow! Check out my rubies from Kitty Girl." If y'all haven't seen her rubies, you need to go look at her rubies. I'm gonna drop that post in here real quick. There's two parts to it. What kind of contest would you all like to have for January? We've had October, January. Well, it's a new year. I'd say a New Year's resolution one would be um, up up on the tee for par for the course, but I don't know. That's good, something to think about. Definitely good, something to think about. Maybe we could show off our presents. Weekly or daily writing prompts. 2020. Hindsight's 2020. Maybe you could do something about like pictures from the past and how they brought us to where we are now. Hindsight's 2020. There you go. There's your contest, man. That'd be cool. That's my idea. But I need to bounce. Thanks for coming, y'all. Witty out.